What's up, ya hooligans? Another quick motorcycle madhouse. I got a very interesting question. I don't know if it was the same guy who was asking about the GoFundMe page or whatever, but it does sound like it. So let me read this real quick. Hey, Hollywood, I liked your response to the last video. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. It was a pretty messed up question, but thanks for bringing it up to us. I got another question for you. I was wondering if you would allow your old lady to hang around with a so-called brother and even let them go cross-country on a ride together. It was amazing because a lot of us thought they were already married, but it turns out that they are not, and she's married to somebody else, but it seems like they go around acting like a couple. What is your thoughts? Well, first of all, I ain't a marriage counselor, really? Is that what it really comes down to? Is this kind of drama where I'm a marriage counselor? If it wasn't biker related, I probably wouldn't even have taken this question. Secondly, my opinion, huh? You got to remember that I am a news and an opinion columnist. So when you're sending these questions, think about that, will you guys? Anyway, would I let a brother hang around with my old lady and take her on a cross-country trip? Yeah, no. You know what? Yeah, no. I don't care who you say your brother is. Yeah, no. Again, I'm going to keep on saying that because you know what? I know human nature, especially if they're hanging around all the time. Yeah, there's something up on that stuff. You know, I used to run some of the establishments, if you will, and I would see it all the freaking time. You know, people thought that kind of lifestyle actually brought each other together. Yeah, it didn't. It actually tore them apart. It was supposed to be about, trust and all that. Instead, it turns into jealousy. I've seen it a million times. I don't care how much you call somebody brother or how much you think you trust them. There's no way I would recommend letting anybody go with your old lady. That's your old lady, man. That's supposed to be your ride or die, whatever. You know, I know if you're not married, she's some piece on the side. Well, maybe, I guess, there's some freaks out there in the world. Do your thing. But if you're married and you're, not into, how can I say it, swinging lifestyle, yeah, you're taking a big freaking risk. And my question is, what the hell is she doing hanging around with this freaking guy and acting like they're married? From your question, it seems like, I don't know where this freaking comes from, but your question or your statement was you guys thought they were married. Well, if you're thinking that way, I can guarantee you something happening on the side, man. Somebody's getting himself some and he's playing that crap up. That's just my opinion. That's what I've seen. Again, I am not a marriage counselor. Now, you want to get on the brother subject, okay? Well, you know what? Everybody calls everybody brother, and basically what it is most of the time they don't even know the other guy's name or they forgot about it, so they call him brother. Is that the type of person you would really want your old lady to go on a cross-country trip to? Come on, let's think about that. People out there have to have some common sense to even think that way. What kind of schmuck is this woman's husband for even, thinking about that happening? What is he doing letting his old lady hang around another man like that? Again, it don't take, a rocket scientist or you being Einstein to know that if they're hanging out all the time together, or if he's protective of her, or they act like, they're together, maybe it's time to put two and two together and understand two and two equals four, don't you think? And that's something that I guess this new generation don't get is, people are pricks, man. You know what? Even so-called brothers, man, if they get a chance to bang your old lady, they're gonna do it. Especially if she's hot. If they get a chance to take her across country and here you are sitting there with your thumbs up your butt, yeah. What kind of man is that? I just don't get it. Really. Maybe I'm old school and stuff like that where, wives, they were untouchable. Yeah, you had your side pieces and stuff. Yeah, you let them out and go to roost, if you will. But your old lady, your wife? Are you kidding me? Not in this day and age, and sure the hell didn't happen back then. So, I guess, feel sorry for this freaking guy. Here he is, probably sitting at home in the corner, pulling his pecker, and here is his old lady going across country on a trip with another man. And I guarantee you, here's what the old lady's saying. Oh, you know what? We're just really good friends. He's my real buddy. He's my best friend. Man, get out of here, man. You guys are doing the naughty together, man. Who you fooling? For one, you never trust a woman's word. That's why a lot of times when guys, and I especially, in the old days, if you're up to something, don't ever tell an old lady, okay? It might not be because you don't trust her, which I don't trust that kind of information with anybody but me, myself, and I. But that and, if the feds or the cops get a hold of her, she's going to be the first one to flip on you because they're going to be leveraging stuff. So why, with that known, why in the hell even, trust that word? Now, I don't want to piss off all my women listeners, but hey, you guys know this to be true. What do you girls have to say? What if one of you guys were hanging out with a guy all the freaking time and people started to think you were actually a couple or you were actually married? Come on. Again, you don't have to be an Einstein. You don't have to be a rocket scientist. Human nature is a guy's going to try to stick it where he can. And you know what? It's actually, I was actually reading an article. This had to be like 6, 7, I don't know, months, 8 months ago, probably a year. And it was talking about human evolution where, the reason why a lot of guys want to hit it hard is because they want to make sure their stuff gets in there deeper so they have their kids. So if that's telling you anything about the oh man, I can't even say it. I'm sick right now. But if that don't tell you about our nature, nothing will. So I don't care. Again, if you call him a brother, I don't care if you known him 20 freaking years. Don't let your old ladies go with some other man. Come on, really? So, I guess that's my answer to your question. You're coming up with all kinds of good ones, man. Keep on sending them in. You actually got it to where I'm making some videos on this subject. Again, this was an interesting one, and I'm not a marriage counselor, but this is just a fun video, and hopefully it makes you guys think a little bit before you let a brother take your freaking wife or your old lady somewhere across the country. Anyway, we'll get back to Biker Angle on Wednesday. I've been a little under the weather, man. I was afraid I wasn't going to even be able to do this video because, whoa, did this cold hit me. It hit me hard. It kicked me right in the balls. But anyway, thanks for the support, guys. Don't forget motorcyclemadhouse.com. All our episodes of the podcast are over there. And you can listen to them for free if you want, like on the screen right now, Insane Throttle Biker News, our Instagram. Go over there and check that out. It's pretty cool. I'm starting getting used to all this Instagram stuff. And don't forget HarleyLiberty.com, man. You guys are really killing it over there with the news stories and stuff like that. Until then, don't forget to like the video and don't forget to subscribe.